Hello everyone. In the episode of Reviews Pro today, we are talking about top 5 best women hiking shoes in this year. And if you want to see the price and find out more information about this women's shoes, you can check out the links down in the description. Also click subscribe at the button to stay up to date with the latest reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. Starting at number 5, we have Lowa Women Renegade GTX. The Renegade GTX might be a first-rate choice for you, particularly in case you are a lady who's eager to spend money on especially at ease and sturdy boots that could withstand various weather situations and terrains. So find out what's so unique approximately them. These boots have a fairly lightweight layout that is composed of a nubuck leather-based tire with a purpose to aid and preserve your foot and location, whilst making sure which you gain sense speedy, tired and fatigued even in case you been walking downhill. Moreover, the so known as derby lacing device is but some other excellent thing about those boots, because of the fact that it became particularly designed to evolve to maximum foot shapes, so in terms of customization, you'll not likely have any feedback. Speaking of the insole, the Renegade GTX consists of a climate control foot that does an exceedingly powerful job in preventing the presence of moisture, and as you can already recognize, that is critical in trekking, due to the fact your toes will stay cool and dry on one side, whilst on the alternative, this will minimize the frictions. So for now, I don't have any comments. Moving on, the Vibram outsole acquired many superb evaluations from the hikers, and the purpose at the back of that is that this a part of those boots can efficaciously absorb the shocks, whilst supplying you a stable and improved grip. To be extra particular, way to the non-slip rubber lugs, you could stroll proudly even on slippery terrain without having to worry actually about anything. Most of the customers claim that even after a 12 months or 2 of heavy use, the outsole will preserve its authentic quality and capability, and I'm sure that you'll note this once you get them to your home. Furthermore, those boots are breathable as properly, and the motive behind this is the presence of the leather that covers a larger part of the boot's tire, and what interesting approximately it's far that the leather base is thin so you won't experience such as you in a sauna. Overall, the Renegade GTX deserves your attention, because they're well engineered and robust enough to grow to be your biggest companion whilst maintaining your manner everywhere you cross. Next up at number 4, we have Keen Women's Revel 3. Finding the great trekking footwear is a quite tough challenge, because there are plenty of options accessible. One of the first-class contenders is the Keen Targhee 3. The Keen Targhee 3 had been on the market for a quite long time, however, seeing that their preliminary release, even today, they may be still widely purchased by way of the hiker's way to their unbelievably accurate design. Speaking of the aesthetics, these shoes are available in 5 colorings of which you may pick from. However, what they all have in common is the lightweight design and the comfort you will sense after you put your toes in them, so regardless of your preference, you certainly can cross incorrect. For your data, this unit has a water-resistant nubuck leather-based upper, a dual-density midsole. This is product of 2 exclusive densities in order to assist in preventing overpronation as your foot goes inward while you walk or run, for you to permit you to walk easily on distinct terrains. In addition, anatomically engineered insole and in step with dozens of hikers, it does a surely correct activity in helping your arches, and it is also removable, so that you won't have any problems if you require to clean them. I would also like to mention that maximum of the customers were mainly happy with the eyelet lacing device, which consists of 3 widely spaced eyelets that could quick alter in step with your alternatives, while providing you with a strong wear everywhere you pass. When it involves the outsole, the Targhee 3 has a long-lasting rubber outsole. This is composed of 4mm lugs that will help you have an awesome traction on clearly any terrain. However, some of the users have referred to that the outsole is and surely effective on moist stones. However, this could range in exercise, due to the fact every experience can be the equal, because of the reality that many elements take their part, consisting of years of use, protection and more. Before we end, I could also like to say that the ones who've used those shoes that they were without a doubt glad with the breathability is properly, in view that at the same time as you hiking for hours, the possibilities that your FT will experience tight are set to minimal, so you shouldn't fear about anything. To conclude, in case you seeking out cheaper, but exceptional trekking footwear, then Keen Targhee 3 are those for you. At number 3, we have Salomon Women's X Ultra 3. The Women X Ultra 3 are multi-cause trail running footwear that can be used for going for walks and hiking, weighed to their lightweight yet durable construction that could fulfill even the most worrying customers in the marketplace. The specific version capabilities an all-black frame that is protected with a foam cushioning that will not most effective guarantee you a smooth feeling, but you may be heavily supported as nicely. For your statistics, the upper part of those footwear is composed of textile fabric, synthetic substances and a lacing gadget that is flexible enough to provide you a customized in shape no matter the shape of your FT. Since I mentioned the lacing machine, I might also like to add that most of the customers claim that they didn't have any problems in phases of tightening, and that they aren't far from the reality, due to the fact all it requires is just an easy one pull, and you'll be ready to go. Moreover, the EVA midsole has a stable, cushy foam platform in order to provide you a stable foothold and a better motion manage as you ease strolling, even as the ortholite foam insole on the alternative side will support you even greater, so the chances that you'll ever experience fatigue are set to minimal if not to zero. When it involves the outsole, Salomon used a complete coverage high traction Contragrip compound. This is followed by using an array of chevron fashioned lugs. And what interesting about its miles that the chevron lugs are widely spaced with a view to offer you an awesome grip on a ramification of surfaces, including a dropping mud that's really cool. In terms of consolation, the Ultra 3 feel really well whilst you on foot, but some customers have pronounced that once some period of time, they'll get heat, and despite the fact that you may tolerate it, most of the customers claim that they predicted even greater, so that you will have to experience this with the aid of your personal and discover whether it is true or no longer. To conclude, the Salomon Women's X Ultra 3 are worthy of thinking about, so deliver them a try and guarantee yourself in their excellent. At number 2, we have Adidas Women's Terrex Swift R2. The Adidas Women's Terrex Swift R2 are some of the fine and the maximum bought hiking footwear in the marketplace, and that nothing to be amazed of due to the fact Adidas has succeeded to create fairly lightweight footwear that feel like you floating even at the roughest terrains. The producer has used a thick ripstop nylon for constructing the upper, and as you could already recognize, this fabric is well known for its durability, and resistance to abrasion, so from the very beginning you recognize what are you able to count on from them as we're going deeper. The other gain you may have thanks to this material is that the ripstop nylon is tremendously powerful and defensive the shoes from dust, debris, and sand, and that is specifically vital on the subject of the protection. In addition, the Women's Swift R2 consists of a completely unique lacing device that includes 3 plastic bands which might be located across the midfoot and the forefoot anchor at the side of the laces, which are extraordinarily smooth to tighten. According to maximum of the users, the lacing machine does not best supply you balance, however it also does and purpose a pressure on your soles, so that you can walk effortlessly for a longer period of time. Moving on, the lightweight EVA midsole does no longer handiest offer a fine, lengthy term cushioning, however it also has a stable platform, but some of the users mentioned that the midsole may additionally experience a piece stiff in case you into path running. The insole is a chunk thicker within the heel, however it feels gentle, which I virtually like because of the fact that it'll efficiently take in the shocks as you jogging, so for this element, I don't have any comments. Moreover, the outsole is wrapped in a rubber that helps with traction, and it extensively strengthens the shoe durability. However, you receive be virtually secured in case you accidentally hit rocks or roots, so you need to be a chunk extra careful. I could additionally like to say that the material of the outsole will help you have short movements on muddy trails, rocks, and fields, so that you will never sense confined. To finish, the Women's Swift R2 are a should-have alternative, and you won't be upset if you ever determine to buy them. And finally at number 1, we have Salomon Women's Quest 4D. They are one of the first class, if no longer the excellent pairs of backpacking boots that you can discover in the marketplace, and I sure which you visible this call stoning up more than one instances as you are looking on the internet. Well, this is your day, Seeing that now you may discover what's so special approximately those boots. First of all, permits start with the upper part of these shoes, which is manufactured from a nubuck leather base and a fabric at the side of a rubber bumper that provides an extra safety to the footwear, as well as a Gore-Tex water-resistant membrane in order to prevent the water from leaking at the internal. When it involves the lancing device, I would love to tell you that this model packs 4 lower eyelets so that it can help you have a custom healthy the forefoot of the decreased boot, at the same time as the center eyelet is stated to be one of the first-rate high-quality matters about these boots, because it has a huge radius which makes the entirety goes easy. In addition, the midsole part is made of a twin-density EVA, a good way to furnish you in brilliant movement, manipulate and balance, so you can walk on special terrains without feeling fatigued regardless of how long you've been on foot. Moreover, the insole consists of a removable ortholite foot which is specially engineered to soak up the surprise as you walking, in addition to allow an antimicrobial treatment so that you can deter the odors that can seem within the boots. The women's Quest 4D has a best outsole as properly, or to be greater precise, the primary cloth is a rubber. It is strong yet bendy, which by default means which you received have any problems stepping in mud or on moist surfaces, so I honestly ought to admit the Salomon did a inch reality suitable activity right here. Overall, I advise you critically recall the Salomon Women's Quest 4D, due to the fact they combine in superb stability, traction, water resistance and a better stage of comfort for you to certainly increase your velocity and agility to an entire new stage. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the next episode. And if you have any questions related to this hiking shoes, you can leave a comment down below. I will hit you up as soon as I can.